Dismantle your artificial constructs. A creative visualization by Anna-Vita. Your higher self will always tell you the truth. And the truth is, you are good enough. Actually, merely being good enough is the very least of what you are. You are a brilliant, shining, godlike facet of the creative force of the universe herself. You are loved more profoundly than the puny human mind is even capable of understanding, at least in its current form of conditioning. Hello, I'm Anna-Vita, artist and self-healer, and I'm here to help. My own healing process needs very much to expand out, to extend all the way out to you. Helping you helps me. The lies they told you as a child were wrong. None of us have escaped the lies. The culture we all were born into is based on lies. It's nobody's fault, not even our abusers. Whether the specific lies you were told as a child growing up were well-intentioned lies, wrongly believed to be for your own good, or malicious and very intentional lies told out of their own self-loathing, doesn't matter. If this false conditioning is still ruining your life all these years later, it has to go. It's an artificial construct and has nothing to do with who you really are. On the surface, all our stories are unique. There are over 8 billion humans on the planet and over 8 billion ways to weaponize anything. And anything can be weaponized. So we have over 8 billion different stories. But underneath the surface, we're all basically the same. Think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It really is that simple. Under all the confusing and artificially constructed complexes we develop, it's very simple. When we don't get what Mother Nature intends for all her creatures, different aspects of our developing neural network distort in order to fit in with what we were born into. We are social animals, after all. But it's fairly simple to return to our original self. It's not easy necessarily, or fast. Ingrained beliefs are tenacious. Letting go of the negative beliefs that your neural network has built itself around is intense. It's like letting go of knowing how to walk, or chew your food, or scratch an itch. It's that deep. That basic. If your neural network is a series of vining plants, your limiting beliefs are the trellis they grow on. Your beliefs are that integral to the shape of your mind. Belief becomes innate, internalized, automatic. But being deep and innate is not the same as inaccessible or accurate. Because unlike being able to walk, chew, and scratch, these kinds of learned behaviors, the ones that tell you that you're not good enough, are not actually supposed to be there. They're not part of our original design, not who we really are. They're artificial constructions. They've become normalized over the generations, and being normalized, they become internalized in a very widespread way. But that's all your perceived limitations are: internalized artificial constructions. And as constructions, they can be torn down. And the way to tear them down is easy. It's love. The unconditional love of the universe. That's the animating principle. It's what keeps your heart beating, your lungs breathing, everything. The completely absurd idea that our minds and our bodies are somehow not connected has done more damage than practically anything else. Nearly everything wrong with the world today can be traced back to this ridiculous, artificially created false belief that our minds and bodies are separate. If they were separate, we'd be dead. And yet, this foolish notion is passed down to every single one of us. Multiple generations have believed this. Fervently. It seems we will believe any absurd conceptualization. And the more convoluted or complex it seems, the more fervently we will cling to it, even to the point of killing and dying for it. Even keeping ourselves small. There's one thing, though, that pierces the billowing smoke and absurd distortions of funhouse mirrors. Love. Unconditional self-love. It burns through the vapors, dries up the mysterious mist, and brings up everything not like itself for healing. But, at the same time, a really well-constructed fortress of self-loathing does not come down in a day. It's been reinforced over and over and over again throughout your life to make sure that it remains indefeatable, impenetrable, and permanent. You're clever like that. We all are. But a continual stream of unconditional self-love will dissolve it, like sunlight on a vampire. It has to be a non-stop stream of unconditional self-love, because the fortress will constantly look for and find ways to rebuild itself. It's very persistent. The ego is terrified of losing its limiting grip. But luckily, you have an infinite stream of unconditional self-love. It's as close to you as the functioning of your own body. All you need to do is get good at tuning into it at a moment's notice. That's funny, isn't it? This is basically the same as saying all you have to do is stop all thought. But it's true. Simple, but not easy. That's why it's called a practice. Learning to listen to your higher self takes practice, because we are all so easily distracted from it. The entire world, as we know it, is designed to distract us from it. But sanity, individually and collectively, is coming back with greater and greater clarity all the time. And you're part of that. Healing yourself is healing the world. So, are you ready to get started? We're going to build your excuses up into an actual construction in your mind for the express purpose of completely dismantling it. Get comfortable. Think of one thing you very much want to do, be, or have. Something you've wanted for a really long time, but don't quite believe is realistic or possible. Think of all the reasons, the so-called reasons, you can't have it. Just start listing them in your mind. They're all very logical reasons, aren't they? They're based in what you've been led to believe is reality. And nearly everybody you know would validate these reasons as perfectly logical and right. So, gather together in your mind all the becauses, the yes buts, and the no buts. List all the very logical excuses, the I don't know hows, I don't haves, I need. You fill in the blanks. Just start repeating all the lines you tell yourself about how you're lacking whatever you believe you're lacking. Imagine these excuses as written sentences appearing before you, sentences written on air. Now let the air behind the sentences solidify into strips of paper. Write out as many of these excuses as you can, and make many copies of each, maybe in different colored ink. As each excuse is getting written onto a strip of paper, feel the falsity of it. Feel the sting of shock that comes from realizing you've been lied to your entire life, and the relief of knowing you're finally going to do something about that. Take your life into your own hands. Keep doing this for a while. Let the collection become really large. A huge pile of sentences. Just all piled up, not categorized into neat lists, but a huge, illegible, cross-hatched, mismatched mess. Now watch as the paper strips solidify even more, turning into 2x4s. They just solidify right before your eyes into building materials. And they're as messily piled up as the sentences were. Some of them, the short ones, become metal brackets. Punctuation marks become nails and screws. Now start building an actual, artificial construction with them. Pull one board after another out of the pile and start putting them together with screws, nails, and brackets into the base of your tower. The sentences are no longer visible. They're just 2x4s now. And you have the power to levitate things, so it goes together quite easily. So now keep adding more and more 2x4s. Use the brackets, nails, and screws. Get them attached quite tightly. Keep adding more. Make it taller. Make it stronger. Reinforce the joints. Make it taller still. And more strong. And reinforce the new joints and the old joints even more. Make it really solid. Keep at it. Keep building it up. Stronger and taller, more reinforcements. Stronger and taller, more reinforcements. Stronger and taller, more reinforcements. Oh my God, look at it. It's a huge skyscraper. It's gleaming in the sun. Somewhere along the line, it became a big, shiny steel and glass skyscraper. It's huge. It's solid. It's real. It's a towering edifice, and it's here to stay. Except, it's not. All buildings fall into decay if they're not maintained. Especially the ones made out of excuses, lies, and self-doubt. And self-love is quite literally a force of nature. Unless you actively maintain the integrity of your construction, which most people do, the forces of nature will start weakening it in myriad ways. Wind, rain, termites, all kinds of things. Self-love is the fastest and most powerful force of nature there is. Not only that, but it's yours to direct as you see fit. Now picture yourself sitting cross-legged on the floor, with the model of your enormous skyscraper sitting in front of you. Yes, you've grown to be that much bigger than your excuses. It's not that big after all, only about 3 feet tall, a meter in height. You see it as simply something you made. Its permanence, sturdiness, and reality are all made up. It looks impressive, or it did. But you know what it really is. It might as well be Legos or a Jenga tower. It's really nothing more than a fleeting flight of imagination that you put some thought and action into. See yourself sitting there, cross-legged on the floor, with this little tower in front of you. It's nice looking. You did a good job. But imagine the sun coming up behind you. It's quite warm and bright. The heat of it on your back feels good, really good. It feels like love. It feels like a wonderfully soft and warm quilt being tucked around your back, shoulders, and around the top of your head. The sun gets higher and brighter, illuminating everything. The light of this sun, which you know without being told, is love. It's the unconditional love of the universe, the light of creation. And it fills you with its immensity, its power. You feel yourself getting even bigger. You're expanded with the light of your own magnificence. And you know that this light, this power, this incredible feeling of love is who you really are. You can do, be, and have whatever you want. You're that strong, that creative, that unconditional. You look at your little tower now, in the light of the glaring truth. It no longer seems impressive, or durable, or even real. It's full of faults and fissures and weaknesses. It seems tawdry and cheap, a tacky little hodgepodge made out of nothing. You start remembering the excuses that went into the making of this embarrassment. The sentences you wrote in space that turned into building materials. And these sentences, also seen in the light of glaring truth now, are just so obviously lies, half-truths, deceptions. Sure, there may be grains of truth mixed in with the falsity here and there. The best lies always contain as much truth as they can. But they're just excuses. They're not real. And as you realize the truth of this, the sentences begin to evaporate. They were just symbolic drawings, scribblings, doodles depicting made-up limitations. Not even real limitations, just the idea of limitations. But when it's verbalized, it's made real, seemingly so. And when it's written down, even more so. The act of writing cements ideas into our minds. But it's not real cement. It's just conceptual cement. Thoughts. And while thoughts do become things, many of the things they can become are barriers. As you look at your sentences, your excuses, dissolving in the light of glaring truth one after another, you see them. Dissolving into nothing. The tower you made out of these sentences, these excuses, is full of holes and becoming transparent. The holes get bigger. More holes form. You're watching the imagined fabric of reality, the seemingly enduring edifice, become more and more transparent, more and more full of holes, until it's just not there. You inhale deeply, illuminated as you are by the light of glaring truth, the light of creation, the unconditional love of the universe. You find it disturbing to see how easily you can build a case against yourself. And you vow to stop doing that. You vow to start practicing self-love every day, every minute, for the rest of your life. Even just a simple mantra when you're not doing anything else works great. I love myself. 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 I love myself so much. I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself. Oh, how much I love myself. I love myself. I love myself more than anything. I love myself. 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 Say it 100 times a day. I love myself. 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 Say it 1,000,000 times a day. I love myself so much. When you're driving, in the shower, I love myself. Falling asleep, I love myself. 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 Say it nonstop. I love myself. And if you need help with anything else, have a topic you'd like me to make a guided meditation for, let me know. I would love to help. I love myself. I love you. I love you. I love myself. I love you. I love myself. Make these words your own. I love myself. 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 Oh, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself. I love myself more than anything. I love myself. 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 I really, really, really love myself. I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself. I love myself so much. I can't believe it. I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself. I'm totally in love with myself. I love myself. I love myself more than anything. I love myself. 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 I love myself so much. I love myself. I love myself more than anything. I love myself. I love myself the most. I love myself. I love myself the best. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Forever, forever. I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself. 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 It's unbelievable. I love myself. It's such a wonderful feeling. I love myself. It's so strong and empowering. I love myself. And glorious and bright. I love myself. It makes me so much better. I love myself. love myself, and that's the same as loving the universe. We're not separate. We are one thing. We are an extension of each other. I'm an extension of the universe. I'm an extension of love. I am love. I am love. I love myself because I am love. I love myself more than anything I've ever loved before. I am the most important thing there is to me because I am the universe. I am the universe expressed as me. So how can I do anything but love myself? I love myself. I love myself. I love myself so much. I love myself so much. I love myself. My love fixes and heals and restores everything to its original, glorious, wonderful beauty and perfection. I love myself. I love myself. I let go of all the lies that get in the way of loving myself and love myself more. I get rid of all the lies that get in the way of loving myself, and I love myself more. The more I love myself, the more I drive away the lies. The more I drive away the lies, the more I love myself. 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 I love, love myself. I love myself because I am love. Love is all there really is. Everything else is a lie. Everything else is imagined. Everything else is just an idea. Ideas aren't real. They're just ideas. Only love is real. Love is the only thing that's real. Love is what makes reality. Love is the force that makes reality.